Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back in the apartment in the closet, and I believe this is going to be the last video in this closet until something else comes up. But let me show you what we're going to be working on today's video. We're going to be working on this draining system of the AC. And what we're going to be trying to do is, as you guys can see, there is a lot of tubing going on here, a lot of patching over here, and I don't like how it looks. And I do not like how much space it's taking, because it's sticking out a lot and it's coming out this way even more. And I want to bring this as close as possible to this wall and as back as possible, since there's already a pipe here sticking out. So if I could condense everything to that corner and as tight to this wall, it'll be much better, because I want to be able to put the shoe case down here somewhere. And a couple of other things in this area, like maybe put a rod to hang coats on from this AC to this wall here, put a rod there, and you know, just have storage area around here. But the first thing we have to do is demo this, and I'm kind of just going to be going with the flow in this video, because I really don't know how I'm going to be running this. All I know is that I have a whole bunch of parts. So first things first, I'm going to take it apart and see what I have to work with all the parts that I have. I'm also going to be cleaning out the drain with this, what is this called, a drain line cleaner. So we're going to be shooting air into this right here just to clean that up, because you have to do it every season. And yeah, so let's set up the camera and start demoing this. So as you guys see, I just finished installing this piece with absolutely no problems. I was able to put it on and it went in smooth. But for some reason, this piece kept on cross-threading, and I don't know why. I don't know what is the problem. As you can see right there, it's going in an angle. It's not going straight in, and I had like a bit of a nightmare and a panic attack, because I literally only had 2 of those pieces. And to make a long story short, I ended up looking at the threads of the plastic piece, and it looked like a cross thread. So I went to Home Depot. One Home Depot didn't have this piece. Then I had to go to another Home Depot, and they didn't have a whole box, so I had to like look through all the boxes, and I ended up finding 2. I could have very easily cut that out, but I wanted to share with you guys the complications that you could sometimes run into when you're doing something new. So it's just a matter of putting your thoughts together, calming down, and handling the business.
well, there you go. It's 100% done. That's a lie. We still have a couple of things to do, but it came out clean. Everything is much tighter. It used to come out to around here. Now we saving about 12 inches more or less. I made this mark here just so that this is the minimum that I wanted in this area. So I just put that there. Well, maximum of space to take. So I put that line there, so anything beyond this point back is perfect. But if we're being honest, there's some space for improvement, which is over here and over here. I could take out about, I don't know, about over here, I could take out about an inch, and then I could take that inch off here. So maybe some point in the future off camera, I'm going to be cutting this and taking this out because I didn't glue this over here. So taking this out, cutting it here, and getting a new P-trap and a new 90 and making this work. But yeah, you heard me correct. I didn't glue here and I did not glue here, but I glued everything from this point up. And the reason why I did that is because this is the piece that I took out and I realized that, look at this, that's not glued on, this isn't glued on, none of that is glued on. So and it held up for the 10 years that I lived here. So having those two pieces not glued is perfectly fine. It should hold up without any problems. So yeah, off camera, that's what I might be doing, getting a new P-trap and cutting these two things down. But it brings us back to our next step, and what we're going to be doing is hooking up this right here. And this right here is not just to clean out the system like you guys just saw, but it's also for this dehumidifier. If you guys saw this video that I made, and I'll leave the link in the top right corner, this is so that I don't have to be draining this anymore. It's the setup that I had in the basement. It used to just go straight into the sink, but since I don't need this in the basement anymore, I decided to put it in this closet because it does get really humid in here. So to take the moisture out of the air, I put it up here. Every week I have to take this out and empty it. And now with the adapter that I'm putting here, which is this right here, with this adapter, I will not have to worry anymore. So we're going to be putting it here, running a 3/8 clear line straight down and hooking it up there. And that's pretty much it. But let me mention something. I had a lot of trouble with this piece right here. The metal threads that are part of the unit itself, it was like cross-threading with the plastic, but I had to like push it up and then screw it in at the same time. I actually went to Home Depot 2 times to get 2 different parts, but I made it work. I got it to work, and that's all that matters. But I'm really excited with how this is coming out, so let's start working on this and this. There we go. We got everything in place. We have the clear tube zip tied to the other tubes, and we got it connected to this system. So I officially do not have to touch the dehumidifier anymore. I don't have to pull that out. That can stay exactly where it is. And here we are all set. Like I said, this is for the dehumidifier, and when I have to do the clean out, this part is done and I can leave it as is, but because I am a little sick in my head, I am going to cut this and cut this part and then get another one and make it shorter. and that's pretty much it. I know I said that in this video I was going to put a rod going across, but my wife showed me that we have a shoe rack in the other room. Let me go show you that. We have this shoe rack here, and since we're going to be changing the purpose of this room, and I'll show you guys what is going to be the purpose of this room, I'm just going to take this shoe rack and put it in this space, but obviously it has to get cut up and modified. So stay tuned for that in the next video. Well, not the next one. I kind of want to work in the basement.
I've been doing a lot of work in the apartment and in this room, and I kind of miss doing work in the basement. So in the next video, my goal is to work on the outlets for the welding table so we can finally have some power at the welding table. So that's what's going to happen on the next video. Happy this is done now because we have a lot of space and we're able to bring everything that's in the other room into this room with the amount of space that we gain with that. That thing was giant. I've never done this kind of work. Maybe there's a reason for that the previous people that did that work, they did that for a reason. But I don't see the reason. I spoke to some pros and they said the system that I have here will be more than enough and it'll be adequate for the kind of cooling that we're doing in this apartment. So let me speak to you guys about something in the other room.
Well guys, I'm going to be a dad very soon. In about 8 weeks, I am going to be a dad. By the time this video comes out, it's going to be about 4 weeks.
So now that I'm going to be a dad, what exactly does that mean for the channel? It doesn't mean much. I really don't want anything to change. I want to keep uploading every week, Thursdays at 5 p.m. And I am ahead 3 weeks as far as videos. So I already have 3 videos uploaded and it's going to be released in the next 3 Thursdays. And I want to keep that habit going. But because I have to balance full-time work, full-time dad, and full-time YouTube, one of them is going to suffer a bit. And I believe that that's going to be YouTube. Well, it should be YouTube. But I want to keep uploading and I want to keep this channel growing. It's been growing a lot. I'm right now at this moment at 643 followers. I need 1,000 to get monetized. So I'm really excited about that and happy how the channel is growing. I've been doing it for 2 years, uploading every Thursday at 5 p.m. for the past 2 years. It's been a roller coaster and very exciting and fun. But yeah, I'm gonna be a dad. The responsibility is getting heavier on me. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So if I miss a week, you guys know what's going on. But one thing that I am going to be working towards during the time when my son is born is working on more shorts, because that doesn't take as much work and you guys seem to like it a lot. So yeah, so that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something. And if you did learn something, you could show me by giving me a like. Any comments or questions, leave it in the comments down below. And if you're interested in seeing more videos, consider subscribing. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Thanks.